You might think this is just another political story, but what's happening right now in America is far more urgent and alarming than most realize. Experts are sounding the alarm, warning that recent moves by the Trump administration could change the country in ways that affect every citizen's future. This isn't something you can afford to ignore. Right now, America stands at a crossroads. The Trump administration's latest decisions are sparking serious concern among experts who study politics, law, and democracy. These moves aren't just about policy. They could reshape the nation's future and impact the rights and freedoms that millions of Americans rely on every day. It's crucial to understand what's happening and why it matters to every single citizen. America is facing a critical moment that demands attention. Experts across the country are raising alarms about the latest actions taken by the Trump administration, emphasizing that citizens cannot afford to ignore what is happening. The consequences of these moves have far-reaching implications for the nation's political landscape, economy, and democratic principles. It is essential for every American to understand the gravity of the situation and to stay informed. In recent weeks, the Trump administration has introduced policies and decisions that many analysts warn could undermine key institutions and threaten the balance of power. Experts point out that these moves are not just routine political maneuvers, but represent a shift toward consolidating power in ways that challenge established norms. This has sparked concern among constitutional scholars, political commentators, and civil rights advocates alike. One of the most contentious actions involves changes to voting regulations. The administration's push to alter voting laws and procedures in several states has raised fears about voter suppression and disenfranchisement. Experts warn that such measures could disproportionately affect minority communities and undermine the fairness of future elections. Ensuring the right to vote is fundamental to democracy, and any effort to restrict access raises serious questions about the administration's commitment to democratic values. Additionally, the Trump administration has been criticized for its approach to the judiciary. Recent appointments and proposed reforms signal an attempt to reshape the judicial landscape in a way that favors certain political agendas. Legal experts warn that this could erode the independence of the courts, which serve as a critical check on executive power. A judiciary that is not impartial threatens the very foundation of the rule of law and could lead to unchecked government authority. Economically, the administration's latest policies have also drawn scrutiny. While some praise efforts to boost growth and employment, others caution that these moves may favor certain industries or demographics at the expense of broader economic stability. Experts highlight that trade policies, deregulation, and fiscal decisions must be carefully balanced to avoid long-term harm to the economy and to protect the interests of all Americans. The administration's handling of the media and information flow is another area of concern. Experts emphasize that a free and independent press is essential for a healthy democracy. Recent actions to discredit news organizations and control narratives threaten to limit access to reliable information. This could lead to increased misinformation, polarization, and erosion of public trust in institutions. Experts are urging citizens to stay vigilant and informed. Civic engagement and awareness are more important than ever as the nation navigates these challenging times. They stress that democracy depends on active participation and holding leaders accountable. It is crucial for Americans to understand the implications of the administration's actions and to make their voices heard through voting, advocacy, and dialogue. This moment calls for unity and resilience. While opinions about the administration vary widely, experts agree that ignoring these developments is not an option. The future of American democracy and the country's standing on the global stage may well depend on how citizens respond today. In conclusion, the Trump administration's latest moves present serious challenges that demand the attention of every American. Experts across multiple fields have issued warnings about the potential risks to democratic institutions, the judiciary, the economy, and the free press. It is the responsibility of the public to stay informed, engage in the political process, and ensure that the principles of democracy are upheld. The time to act is now, and ignoring these issues could have lasting consequences for the nation. In times like these, staying informed and engaged isn't just a choice, it's a responsibility. The warnings from experts highlight how important it is for Americans to pay attention, ask questions, and take action. The future of democracy depends on it. Ignoring these developments could cost the country dearly, so now is the time to stand up, stay aware, and make your voice heard.